Hi everybody, and welcome to our Fox 47 Neighborhood Games of the Week. Thank you so much for joining us each and every week right here on Fox 47 at 10:45. It's the last regular season matchup for the high school football season. Grand Ledge and East Lansing, the two teams colliding in the CAAC Blue. The winner tonight would leave a champion. Grand Ledge and East Lansing both looking to capture a league title. The opening kickoff, Zachariah Jones, the junior wide receiver, fools everyone on the reverse. 87 yards to the house. What a way to start the game. Comets up early. Then the first East Lansing possession. Owen Fartman gets the screen pass, appears to go down, rolls over, pops back up, no whistles. He wasn't ruled down. Him and a host of Trojans into the end zone 52 yards later. We're tied at 7. This was a smash mouth game. Jace Colorizio around the outside and in from 9 yards out. East Lansing jumps up by a score. Grand Ledge would respond in the second. Preston Bonnet, the converted wide receiver to quarterback, finds himself a hole, cuts it back 37 yards, hits the pylon 4-6. This was a game with a lot of big plays. Colorizio bust one loose. The junior running back is one of the best players in the area. East Lansing goes into break, up 21-14. Second half, Jace Colorizio couldn't be stopped. Into the end zone for his third score of the day. Ben Fletcher, the quarterback, around the outside, hits the pylon. Penalty flags would offset. East Lansing with the score. They go on to win 35-21, and it was a happy bunch after the game. Bill, you start 0-2, and now you're undefeated through the whole conference and win a conference championship. How special is this?
Well, it's special. I can't, it's not easy to hide, and I'm not hiding it. I'm very honored to have been working with the staff and with these kids.
What was this journey like from 0-2 to running the table and getting to this point?
Well, we're still a work in progress, believe it or not, after 9 games, and I think it just, it took a little bit of time for all of us to realize what we wanted, and then to move in that direction.
From 0-2 to undefeated through the blue and now conference champions.
It just feels great. It's a blessing from God. It feels great. A lot of people doubted us, but we just stuck together and just brought it together.
I know there's more out there for you guys. How good can this team be?
I think, we still have a lot of work to do. We still have a lot of progress and work to do, and I think we're going to go really far.
You talk about a big win, a statement win to end the regular season. East Lansing doing just that, winning 35-21. Junior running back Jace Colorizio was really, really good tonight. 3 touchdowns. When I asked Bill Faracco how many yards he had, he said a lot. East Lansing wins its first league title since 2020. There were a ton of great games around the area tonight as teams got their last chance to collect playoff points in hopes of making the playoffs, which come out this Sunday. We find our Travis Hicks in DeWitt tonight.
DeWitt versus Waverly. DeWitt being one of the hottest teams in the area with 4 straight wins, looking for a 5th with playoff implications looming. Let's take a look at the highlights. Both the energy from Waverly and DeWitt was electric as we picked things up in the second half. The start of the third quarter, Waverly's first drive, quarterback Deontay Pfeiffer finds his man Evan Walker in the end zone on a 4th down conversion to make it 22-7. After a quick 3-and-out stop by the defense, Waverly's offense is not backing down. Quarterback Deontay Pfeiffer rushes in for a touchdown to make it 22-13 after Waverly misses the extra point. DeWitt is no stranger to adversity as the Panthers move the ball down the field. Quarterback Elliot Larner fools everybody, including me, as he rushes it in for a touchdown to give DeWitt a 29-13 lead. DeWitt would go on to win the game 43-13 and make it 5 consecutive wins to end the regular season. So, Coach, another win, 5 consecutive wins as you guys get ready to make this playoff push. Can you just talk about this team's resiliency?
Well, I think we've gotten better. We obviously got off to a rough start early in the season, but these guys have grown up quite a bit. I think we've improved each week, and so got plenty to work on, but certainly happy with the progress that we've made.
We as a team have came together as a whole. We're closer, we've grinded every single day. We preach leadership every single day.
Now on to our next game. Pewamo Westphalia, winners of 7 consecutive games, hosting Lansing Catholic. As we pick things up in the first quarter, after a 3-and-out stop by the defense, senior quarterback Dylan May for PW rushes it into the end zone to give them a 7-0 lead. After another 3-and-out stop by the defense, one of the best plays you'll see all year from PW's junior running back Braden Thielen takes a 46-yarder back to the house to end the first quarter to give PW a commanding 14-0 lead. Pewamo Westphalia will go on to win the game 41-6 over Lansing Catholic to remain red hot, making it 8 consecutive wins. It's been a great night so far for football. Let's toss things back over to Thomas Cook for more recaps from games from around our neighborhoods.
Travis, you said it right there. It's been a great night of football and a great regular season of football. Teams rounding into shape as they get ready for the playoffs. One of those teams doing that, Lansing Sexton. The J-Dubs suffered their first loss of the year last week to Portland after starting the season 7-0, and they were looking to get back on track in a big way tonight. Lansing Sexton traveling across town to Lansing Eastern. The J-Dubs wasted no time getting on the board. Joseph Pizzo looking deep. He connects with Tavion Smith down at the 1-yard line. Very next play, Pizzo doing it himself from a yard out, punches it in. Sexton goes up 14-0 in the first. Next possession, the ground game was rolling. Damian Brown goes up the middle, untouched for 6. Sexton in control throughout. After the J-Dubs defense forced a turnover, Devon Hodges-Smith takes the swing pass and makes the defense look silly, cutting it back, crossing the goal line for 6. And then right before half, one more touchdown, why not? Pizzo airing it out, the sophomore Josiah Stewart gets behind the defense, hauls in the 50-yard grab. East Lansing finishes the regular season 8-1, winning 42-0. We got to take a quick break here in the Fox 47 Neighborhood Games of the Week, but when we come back, more teams from across the area looking to rack up a few more playoff points before Selection Sunday. We'll be right back after this.
Current temperature and time. Sponsored by Cure Auto Insurance.
Neighborhood.
Welcome back to the Fox 47 Neighborhood Games of the Week. We're in Grand Ledge, East Lansing Grand Ledge. The Trojans came out on top 35-21 to capture an outright CAAC Blue title. It's the last week of the high school football regular season, meaning points were at a premium tonight. Our Colin Jankowski in Hazlet with more highlights for us.
Another wet week of football. This time we're here in Hazlet, where the Vikings are looking to punch their ticket into the high school playoffs. We pick this one up in the fourth quarter. Rain coming down in crunch time. Hazlet with the lead, 15-8. This isn't what you want to see at this point in the game. Hazlet losing the ball, and Jackson recovers. But the Vikings defense says not to worry. Jackson looking to pass, and it is intercepted by number 5, Dontrell Dennis. They would take it, and Hazlet would then score a field goal on the next offensive possession to make it 18-8. On a big fourth down with one last chance, and it is incomplete, and that would seal it. Hazlet wins 18-8 and punches their ticket to the playoffs. Moving over to some other CAAC teams in action tonight. Senior night in Fowlerville. The Gladiators playing host to the Orioles of Charlotte. You know it's going to be a good game when the opening kickoff looks like this. Number 1, Justice Wojcik nearly houses the opening kickoff. Later in the drive, goal to go. Wyatt Soley looking to pass, but the Orioles are there. It's intercepted by Ben Bazard at the goal line. Defense buzzing early for the Orioles. Next drive, Cutler Brandt takes the handoff and gets the edge all the way in for the score. Orioles strike first. They'd go for 2 to make it 8-0. Fowlerville now at the goal line. Wyatt Soley hands it off to Will Schrader for the score. They'd tie things up to send things into the break, tied at 8. They'd pull things out though, getting the senior night win 29-20.
As we take a look at some other scores from around the area, Mason's perfect season comes to fruition. They beat Fenton 49-20. The Bulldogs completely run through two tough Division III opponents before the playoff starts. They will definitely be a #1 seed and should be hosting a district next week. Williamston gets upset by Goodrich. The Hornets fall 26-15. And some other scores, Portland, a perfect season as well. A shutout for the Raiders to end the season. 43-0 they win tonight. And Parma Western, again, another team in Division III that is really, really good. The Panthers beat Coldwater 65-7. Hey, each week here on the Fox 47 Neighborhood Games of the Week, we're going to show you a play and a team of the night. Travis Hicks had our play of the night. It was